Just please go to the drive, Introduction to MATLAB. Lecture material. In the lecture material, I have uploaded two files, exercises loop PDF and exercises loops mat file. See here, sir, exercises loops PDF exercises loops.m. This is the file, okay. Exercises loops. Download it, okay. Download those two files. Exercises loops PDF. This we are going to execute now. One is PDF, another one is the mat file, .m file. So I will start with the first problem. This is problem number 1. How many times will the for loop? Sir, already basic programs for loop explained in the previous class itself. How many times will the for loop in the following code run, and what will be the output be? Work this out by hand and just use MATLAB to check your answer. सर यही प्रोग्राम आपको पहला एक नोट्स ले लीजिए सर, इसमें प्रैक्टिस कर लो. Please try to with your own hands and then you try to check it in the MATLAB. Okay. MATLAB program is already given to you. This is the program. So try to solve from your side. So this is the program. X is equal to 2. Sum is equal to 1. For k is equal to 1 to 5, sum is equal to 1 plus 1 by x into sum. Sir, I will give you 2 minutes time. You can solve it and you can tell me the answer. Not the simulated one. I am not asking you for the simulated output. Just you try to do it with your own hands, okay? I am executing the code here. X is equal to 2, right? Sum is equal to 1. Means just you are going to find the sum only, but in the for loop we will assign predefined values, right? So 1 I am considering here. So how many times it will answer? K is equal to 1 to 5. K is equal to 1 to 5 means 1, 2, 3, 4 up to 5 loops it will work. After 5 loops, what is the output? The sum it will show here, okay? It will display the sum here. I am executing the code here, sir. Please provide the number of years. Sir, I am trying to solve here. This is the problem, right? X is equal to 2. is equal to 2, sum is equal to 1. For loops, problem 1. X is equal to 2, sum is equal to 1. For just I am trying to take the direct value, sir. When k is equal to 1, okay, when k is equal to 1, sum is equal to 1 plus 1 by x into sum. Here I am having a doubt, sir. Here I am having a doubt. Is it 1 plus 1? You can write in this fashion, 1 plus 1 by x into sum. This is one fashion you can write, and 1 plus 1 by x into sum. This is second fashion you can write, 1 plus 1 by x into sum. Out of these three, which one is correct, sir?
Third one.
Third one?
Yes.
Okay. Then if you try to solve it with your own hands, na, and if you simulate it, you will get the wrong answer with this for sure. I have solved it already, okay. You will, sir, anyone have simulated the program? What is the output you are getting?
1.9688.
Yes, I am sure no one will get this answer now. No one will get this answer, but this is the right answer. Actually, one board mass concept is there. Bracket, this is order, division, multiplication, addition and subtraction. So if you are getting any confusion like this, so this is a confusion only, na? There is no clarity. 1 plus 1 by x into sum you can assume, 1 plus 1 by x into sum you can take, or 1 plus 1 by x into sum also you can take. So in these cases, this is the priority, sir. Just if anything is there in the brackets, no. And if anything is there as an order, no. So then which is having division? So here we are having the division. So the first priority will be given to this. Okay. This is done. And then the preference will be given for the multiplication. So this is the multiplication. So this is the second priority. So this is 1 by x is there, into sum is there, and then we are giving the priority for addition. So this is the third priority now. This is first priority, priority 1, this is priority 2, and this is the priority 3. Okay. Now you try to solve with this, you will get the answer, sir. First 1 plus, sir, open the calculator and give me the answer. 1 by x is equal to 2, right, into sum is equal to 1. It's nothing but 1 plus 0.5. First one you will get 1.5. This is the output for the first loop, sir. For the first loop, after execution of the first loop, output is 1.5. Right? So this is the correct here. And next, when k is equal to 2, sum is equal to 1 plus 1 by, what is x, sir? X is constant, right? 1 by 2 into, what is the sum? Sum is equal to 1.5. So we have to do first, what is 1 by 2? 1.5 you can write it as 3 by 2. Just calculate this, sir. 3 by 2, 3 by 4. So 1.5 into 0.5. 1 by 2 is a 0.5, right? 1.5 into 0.5 is equal to plus 1. 1.75. So I am getting here 1.75. Right? Next, k is equal to 3. Sum of 3 is equal to 1 plus 1 by 2 into 1.75. You will get, after third iteration value, you will get here sum 3. Right? So if you follow this procedure, you will get at the end sum at the fifth iteration will be 1.968. Okay, so this is the right way of calculating this. Okay. Next I will go for the second problem. What will the following code produce? Work this out by hand and then check result in MATLAB. X is equal to 4 is given, n is equal to 5 is given, series is equal to 0. So we are finding the series value, but for that we are assuming 0, predefined value, right? And for loop m is equal to 1 to n, series is equal to series plus x to the power of m, x to the power of m. So try to execute the second one now. Yes. Problem 2. x is equal to 4, n is equal to 5. X is equal to 4, n is equal to 5. Series is equal to 0. Series is equal to 0. And m is equal to 1 to n. M is equal to 1 to capital N, means up to nothing but 1 to 5. So when m is equal to 1 in the first loop, what do you have to write? Series is equal to series plus x to the power of m. So series after first loop is equal to series plus x to the power of m. So then what is the value of series 1? Series after first loop is equal to series is equal to 0 plus x to the power of m. M is equal to 1 here. Okay. What is the value of x? It's 4. So you are getting 4 here. Series value after first loop is equal to 4. Now, when m is equal to 2, again I am writing the same formula. Series is equal to series plus x to the power of m. So here series after second loop is equal to, what is the updated value we are having from the previous loop? That is series 1, right? That is series 1. So what is the x value? So you will get series after second loop is equal to series 1 is 4. Series 1 is 4 plus what is the value of x? 4. What is the value of m? 2. This we are getting. Okay. 4 plus 4 square. 4 plus 4 square. Next, what is m is equal to 3? What is the value of series 3? Simplify this, sir, and tell me the answer. It is the value of C. What is the value, sir?
20.
20. Okay, very good. Next, series 3 is equal to series 2, right? Series 2 plus x to the power of m, means 3. So you will get series 3 is equal to, what is the value of series 2? 4 plus 4 square plus 4 cube. Okay, just simplify it. Simplify it. 84 you will get. Okay, so series after 3 is equal to 84. Next, series 4 is equal to series 3 plus 4 to the power of 4, right? But what is series 3? 4 plus 4 square plus 4 cube plus 4 to the power of 4. So we will get 84 plus
340.
340. Simplified value, sir? Yeah, 340. Series 4 is equal to 340. Next, what is series 5? Is equal to series 4 plus 4 to the power of 5. It's nothing but 340 plus 4 to the power of 5. You will get some value here. Series 5 is equal to, what is the value, sir?
1364.
Sir, 1364.
64.
Okay. Have you executed the code?
Yes, sir.
Are you getting the same answer?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Execute the code, sir. I am moving on to the next problem. Next. How many times will the while loop in the following code run, and what will be output be? Again, work this out by hand and just use the MATLAB to check your answer. Okay, sir, in the examination I cannot give you this. Work these out by hand and just use MATLAB to check your answer. I cannot ask you this final point, right? So I can ask you till here. How many times will the while loop in the following code run, and what will be the output will be? That I can ask you in the examination. Okay. Sum is equal to 0 while sum is less than or is equal to 10. Sum is equal to sum plus 3, otherwise n. Problem 3. Sum is equal to 0 while sum is less than or is equal to 10. Sum is equal to sum plus 3. Right? Okay. Let's check with this. First, sir. First, sum is equal to 0. I am starting with the when sum is equal to 0. Here, I am checking for the while loop. Whether this condition is satisfied or not. When sum is equal to 0, sum is less than or is equal to 10 or not?
Yes, satisfied.
Yes, satisfied. Right? And then what is the value of sum? Sum is modifying as sum is equal to sum plus 3. Right? So after first iteration, sum 1 is equal to 3. First iteration is completed now. Now I will start with the second iteration. Sum 1 is equal to 3. Sum is equal to 3. I am starting with. Next. Whether the same condition is satisfied or not. Sum is less than or is equal to 10.
Satisfied.
Yes, it is satisfied now. Again, I am moving on to the sum value. Sum is equal to sum plus 3. It is equal to 6. So I am writing simply sum after second iteration is equal to 6. Right? Next. I am starting with the sum is equal to 6. Again, the while condition is satisfied or not. It is less than or is equal to 10. It is satisfied now. Now sum is equal to sum plus 3. It is equal to 9. So sum after third iteration is equal to 9. Now I am going for the sum is equal to 9. Again I am checking for the condition. Sum is less than or is equal to 10. Yes, it is satisfied. Right? So I am going to find the sum value now. 9 plus 3. It is 12. So sum after fourth iteration is equal to 12. Now let's check for the condition, sir. Sum is equal to 12. Is it satisfied?
No.
No. So we are stopping the loop here. So how many? Yes, sir. So what is the question here? how many times will the while loop in the following code run? How many time it is running, sir? One, two, three, and 4 times it is running. Okay. Are you able to hear me, sir? Oh, it's ended. So what is the question, sir? How many times will the while loop in the following code run? How many times it is running, sir?
4.
4 times. And what will be the output? Output will be 12. Output will be sum is equal to 12, right? Let's move on to the next problem. Yes. The wind chill factor, simply we are considering WCF. The wind chill factor describes how cold it feels for a given temperature T in Fahrenheit and a given wind speed V. The equation for wind chill factor is, one equation for wind chill factor is given here. So we are trying to calculate wind chill factor for the given conditions. Given conditions is input is temperature and the wind velocity. Okay, temperature in Fahrenheit and wind velocity, that are the given inputs. So write a script that has 3 inputs: temperature in Fahrenheit, okay, and wind speed is given as minimum and maximum. So minimum wind speed and the maximum wind speed. So 3 are the inputs. Use a for loop to compute and display. We have to compute this, means WCF, and display the WCF using the given temperature over the wind speed range in increments of 5 miles per hour. So WCF, we are displaying the value of WCF with the given temperature over the wind speed range increments of 5 miles per hour. So wind speed range starts from 5. Its minimum is minimum wind speed, and for example, suppose the user inputs a temperature of 20 degrees. So the temperature input we are giving as 20 degrees, and increments wind speed is increasing with an increment of 5, and it is starting at 5 miles per hour ending at 20 mile per hour. So it will change 5 and then 10 and then 15 and then 20, right? So the output of the program should look like this. So we have to get the output in this way, sir. For a temperature of 20 degrees, the wind chill factor for a wind speed of 5 mile per hour is 12.6 degrees. So these we are going to calculate from here. WCF, this 12.5, 12.6 we are getting from there only. And then next for a, what is the next increment? 10 miles per hour, and then 15 mile per hour, and then 20 mile per hour. So corresponding WCF value will also be shown here. Okay, that program I will show you. Yes, sir. For the very first one, we are getting 1 point. I am executing the first program. Okay. For the problem 1, I am executing it. We are getting 1.9688. Okay. And then I am executing the second one. Just commenting this geometric series. So more than 1000 we are getting here, some 1300 change. It's 1364. Next, in the third problem, how many times the loop will work and what is the final value, right? 12 we are getting, 4 times it is running. Yes, sum is equal to 12. And next we are finding the WCF. So this is the temperature. Input temperature we are taking as temp is equal to 20. Okay. This is a given input, sir. Temp is equal to 20. Okay. What we have to print as per the question? Input is 20 degrees centigrade, 20 Fahrenheit it is given. So it has to print first for a temperature of 20 degrees Fahrenheit. Okay. So for that we are printing here F printf bracket single column for the temperature of 20 degrees Fahrenheit, and moving on to the new line. Now we have to calculate the WCF, right? For a wind speed of 5 and 10, 15 and 20. So this we are writing as 5 colon 5 colon 20. So 5 with a difference of 5, it is starting at 5 and ending at 20. And this is the formula. You can see here 35.7 plus 0.60 T is the temperature and V is the wind speed, right? V is the wind speed. So this we have written here 35.7, 0.6 into temp minus 35.7 into wind speed to the power of 0.16 plus 0.53 into temp plus wind speed to the power of 0.16. Okay. But what we have to write? We have calculated WCF, right? We have calculated WCF. But after every loop, it has to show this message. The wind chill factor for a wind speed of, for the very first one, means when wind speed is equal to 5, WCF is already calculated, that value it is showing. So for that we are writing F in the same loop we are writing, see, in the same for loop we are writing. In the same for loop WCF is calculated and corresponding WCF value is shown in the printf command also. WCF is shown in the printf command also. So the wind chill factor for a wind speed of here you are going to give some input value, right? So for that floating value I am taking percentage 3.1 D we can take, or floating value we can take, right? Mile per hour, 5 mile per hour is in Fahrenheit, right? So that Fahrenheit is calculated, WCF is calculated in degrees now. So that WCF value you are going to show here. Again, that is also floating value, decimal value you will get. Okay, percentage 3.1 f degrees Fahrenheit. And starting moving on to the next line. So for this, input is wind speed, and for this input is WCF calculated. Okay, now it will show the for loop with a printf command. So just I am executing the program. See, the wind chill factor, first it is showing for the temperature of 20 degrees, the wind chill factor for a wind speed of 5 mile per hour is 12.6 degrees. Okay, and then it's moving on to the new line, and it's calculating for the 10 mile per hour, 15 mile per hour, and 20 mile per hour. These are the inputs, and these 8.5, 5.9, 3.9, that are the calculated WCF values. Okay. Yes, sir, I am moving on to the next problem. Consider the following simple savings plan. On day one, you put aside 1 penny. On day 2, you put aside 2 pennies. On day 3, you put aside 3 pennies. So you continue this simple savings plan for several years. How much money do you think you will have in 30 years? Yes, sir. On first day, you are keeping 1 penny as a saving. Second day, 2 pennies. It is increased. Means for the second day, what is the accumulated value, sir? 1 plus 2, right? 3 pennies you have saved for the day 2. Next, let's go for the day 3. Day 3, how many pennies you are saving? 3 pennies you are keeping aside. But before do that, 1, 2, 1 and 2 are saved, right? And this is the third one. All together 1 plus 2 plus 3. So on day 3 you will be having 6 pennies as your savings. So in that way, if it continues for 30 years, what will be the final saving for you? Okay, that you are going to calculate here. So this is the requirement. Write a script that will compute the amount of money accumulated for a specified number of years. Accumulated money means 1 plus 2 means it's coming to 3. Again on the third day 3. 3 plus 3, 6 it is coming. So this is called accumulated money. What is the input? Input to your program will be number of years. Here it has been asked for 30 years, but you can give any number of years. The outputs of your program will be the amount of money saved, it should be the output, and the amount of money contributed on the very last day of your savings plan. Okay, let's suppose you have saved it for only 2 days, sir. Only 2 days. What is the total amount of accumulated amount?
3 pennies.
1 plus 2, right? 3 pennies. And the amount of money contributed on the very last day of your savings plan, that is 2, right? On the second day, how much amount you are putting? Only 2 pennies. And in a similar way, let's take for 3 days, 1 plus 2 plus 3. On the last day, how many pennies you are investing? 3 pennies. So that will be the amount of money contributed on the very last day of your savings plan. So it will be 3 now. The accumulated amount will be 1 plus 2 plus 3. It will be 6. I will show you the code directly. Yes, sir. I have executed them in the program first. First, clear the command window. Years. What is the input for your program, sir? Number of years, right? So years is equal to input. You are giving from here. It will ask you how many number of years you want to save. Please provide the number of years. I have executed already, so that's why it is showing. Money accumulated, that we don't know, right? That we don't know now. So based on the number of years only it will show. What is the total money? Let's suppose it's 0 now. We don't know now. We are going to calculate it in the for loop. So for that we are predefining the value with 0 now. Now it will start from day 1, right? For I is equal to, it starts from day 1 and up to how many days it will goes on. So it will be based on the number of years. Let us suppose for 1 year. Let us suppose for 1 year. So 1 colon 1 into 365. So it will continue up to 1, 2, 3 up to 365. It will goes on. And if it is for 10 years, so it starts from 1 and it will goes up to 10 into 365 days, right? So the loop, that many loops will run here, okay? Your loop will run for these many times here. And the total money is equal to total money plus I. I is the number of iterations. So if it is for 3 days, it will start from I is equal to 1, right? So total money is 0 and it is coming to 1 here. Then total money is equal to 1. And if it is 2 days now, total money is equal to, previously we are having 1 plus 2. So it is coming to 3. Total money is equal to 3. So at the end of the second day, total money is equal to 3. Now, let's see for the third one. Total money is equal to, previously we are having 3 pennies plus, what is the value of I? I is equal to 3. I is equal to 3. So this is the pennies saved on the last day. I is nothing but pennies saved on the last day. Total money plus I is the total money accumulated. Total money accumulated. So it will run. So for saving the values, we are defining it money accumulated 1, 2. This is for showing the values. So end here, okay. And converting in the question, it was not savings plans in dollars, not pennies, okay. So this is your question. The amount of money contributed on the value loss of saving plan in dollars, not in pennies. But it is given in pennies, sir. Your total problem is given in pennies, but you are asked to find in dollars now. So that's why you are converting them into dollars, right? So by 100 you are doing here. Total money by 100. Total accumulated by 100 you are doing. Printf, what values you have to show at the end? Accumulated savings you have to show as an output, right? Total accumulated savings and contribution on the final day. So for this accumulated, that is total money by 100. And what is the total contribution on the final day? That is nothing but I. But here in dollars you want to find, so I by 100 we are considering here, okay. And you can plot, it's not required, it was not asked in the question. So till here it is enough to write the program, okay. Just I am executing this, it is already executed, sorry. How many years? So year 1 I am taking. Number of years is only the input for your program. So it is accumulated. Total accumulated savings will be 6.679. Contribution on the final day is $3.65. Okay. you try for money accumulated here. So both the values are shown here. Plot the I value with the money accumulated. So this plotting is also done. So we are adding the labels, days, money saved, money saving over the years. Once again, number of years 10. So these are the labels, sir. So in the same program, you will be asked to plot total number of years to the money accumulated. Okay, total number of years to the money saved versus money saving over the total years. Sorry, number of years to the money saved, that we are plotting here. So labels X label, Y label, and title is also given here. Okay, sir, I am ending my session for today. Any doubts, sir? So 5 programs we have practiced here. Only one is left over from the loops, right? That is die game. Dice game, okay? That I will discuss tomorrow. How to frame the rules and how to execute the program for 2 dice. How to. So the program is already given. If anyone is interested, before coming to the next class, you can practice it now. Okay. The problem is also given here. Die game. Total instructions are given here. Yes, sir. Any doubt?